All right, we're back.
You are now listening to The Urban Wire, brought to you by the Urban Coalition of Freelance Writers, where we shine a light on issues impacting the urban community. Hit us up at www.youtube.com/UCOFW or check us out on MySpace at www.myspace.com/UCOFW. Send us a tweet on Twitter at http://twitter.com/UCOFW. Come on and join the conversation. Get involved. Hit us up.
All right, we're back, and we're going to jump right into this. So, Michael, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Well, we're just going to get started. I just want to tell you a little bit about the show. We're going to be airing every Saturday from 2 to 3. And Michael Snyder, hopefully, we can get him on here every other weekend, and, have him come on and help host the show. So, Michael, how was your weekend? How are you doing today?
Hectic day. Get a weekend off work and, all kinds of stuff to catch up on. But getting through there. So,
yeah.
Great, good to be on here today, though. Glad I was invited.
Well, thanks for coming on. Today we got a lot to cover. We only got an hour today right now. We're going to jump in today with the FDA Oks embryonic stem cell trials for humans. But first, I just want to tell you a little bit more about this show. We're going to talk about urban topics every week. We're going to talk about politics, whatever you want to talk about. If you want to call in, feel free to call in. Just leave us your comments. We are on MySpace right now, www.myspace.com/UCOFW. We have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/UCOFW. We have many videos, commentaries, all kind of things. So get on there, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. So with that being said, like I said, we're going to jump right into this. So I guess now the FDA is is pretty much giving the go on embryonic stem cell trials for humans, which that is one of the main things that people have been talking about for years, very controversial. And I'm gonna read you a little bit of this. This is coming from politicsdaily.com, and this and in this article is written by, let me see who this is written by. Doesn't really give an author. Okay, Christopher Weber. He's a news correspondent, and he pretty much states in this article, for the first time, human subjects will be used to test a treatment of spinal cord injuries derived from embryonic stem cells under the rules approved by the FDA. The biopharmaceutical company Guerin announced in a news release Friday that FDA had lifted a hold on clinical trial using stem cells. The hold was put into place shortly after the FDA initially cleared the research in January 2009. Regulators became concerned when cysts were discovered in some mice injected with the stem cells. Guerin had run another study on mice and came up with better ways to check the purity of its cells. Researchers believe that embryonic cells have a great promise in medicine because they're so resilient and malleable. Embryonic stem cells can turn into any type of cell in the body, which may mean that they can someday be used to create replacements for injured or diseased tissues. So and he just pretty much goes on with the controversy behind that. But I feel that this is a good scientific breakthrough. I think it can help out a lot of people. How do you feel about embryonic stem cell research?
Well, I guess my question is this the actual embryonic or is this like the umbilical cord stem cells? I know I've heard a lot about both. This is actually the embryonic they're talking about, correct?
Yes, that's what they're talking about, yeah.
Well,
Which I guess I can see both sides of the issue because you're dealing with embryos, but really they're just embryos, like not, they're not actual living organisms. I don't think, because in order for it to be a living organism, it has to, the sperm and the embryo has to, connect. So I don't know how I feel about it, but I think that I can see how it would help out people in in the future and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where this leads, and
well, and that's going to re-spark the debate of when does life begin, because I can see a whole lot of people on, especially like a lot of the abortion situation. Some people are going to the pro-life and the Roe versus Wade concept there, I guess, going on. There's going to be both arguments. Then this is going to bring up the whole argument again of when does life begin? Is it the moment of conception? Is it a certain period of time later when, the fetus or embryo has a heartbeat? And, I don't know. I think a lot of people are, like you said, it's going to be a really hot topic, and that's going to weigh a lot on people's minds. And, I can see both sides of it myself. I can, and a lot of the churches are highly against, well, most every church I've heard of is pretty much against it. But, the benefits, look what it can do for humanity. Christopher Reeve was a big proponent of stem cell research. I guess I'm a little bit in the dark on which part that he was for, or if he was for embryonic or not. But, yeah, wow, talk about open a whole new can of worms.